Hello, bombshellers. Anyway, let's do How Was My Day Bombshell, and then we will do. I got the Woman's Day magazine. I finished the book, which was outstanding in every way imaginable. And I'm going to share some more of it with you tonight. I plan on it. Uh, I'm really tired and wore out. It's been an exhausting, emotional roller coaster kind of day. Starting off this morning, as soon as I got out of bed, Grandpa had on Channel 3, and what are they talking about? This amazing day that we're going to have weather-wise. And so, listening to them, and they kept emphasizing, move anything you don't want broke by this amazing, I think they said golf ball size hail was going to be happening. And, we were going to have strong winds and all this stuff. I'm not saying, that we didn't have that. Maybe we did. I didn't go outside when the tornado sirens went off. But, you know, I, I don't know. I don't know. I moved everything, and I'm glad I did. I took precautions, did it before work. Then I went to work, and I was all day. I couldn't sleep last night. It was just like tossing and turning, and there was just no sleeping. And when I did get to sleep, I would have these weird dreams that made, I wouldn't say weird dreams, I would say strange dreams. And I was trying to make sense of them, and then, I thought, wait a minute, you're trying to make sense of a dream, just don't do that. So, I, then when I finally did get some sleep, which I want to say was about 2 to 3 hours because that's what it felt like, the alarm went off and my mom called on my cell phone saying, it's time to get up, which I've got to refill my service tonight before I go to bed. I know I do. Um, anyway, um, I worked today. I informed everybody, of the bad weather because if we're going to have bad weather, it's better to be aware that, hey, this is in the area and, we all work from home. So it's best to be informed rather than not informed what the weather was going to do, just in case. Because I like to cover all my bases. Don't leave any question marks. So I did. And luckily enough, the storm didn't start until 8 o'clock, and I got off at 7 o'clock. Knock on wood, it stays gone, long gone. Although it says, I noticed on my phone, when I looked at the weather earlier, from what it was telling me, it's going to start back up again. Now, I don't know if we're going to have the same storms, or if it's just going to be slight rain or not, but I'm not putting out my, now it says it starts back at 7 a.m. Starts in at 7 a.m. with an 80% chance of rain, 90% chance at 8 a.m., and all the way through until 10 p.m. tomorrow. And then it's going to dry up. Well, that means on Wednesday, my day off, when the sun's shining, according to the phone, we're going to be doing a lawn mowing again. That's all there is to it. Because I'm so, it's like you get done with that and then, oh, you got to mow again because you had all this rain. Anyway, I'm sorry about the yawn. Work today. We were going to go shopping tonight, and I looked dang good, okay? This is one of those times I got to toot my own horn. I had on my favorite Easton Corbin Roll With It t-shirt. I had on skinny jeans. Yes, skinny jeans, which, by the way, are getting a little big. That's a positive. And I thought to myself, we're going to go shopping. We'll go get our something to eat and then come back home because our necessities are running low in the house. Well, by golly, if that storm didn't come up and everybody was telling me, don't go out, don't go out. The weather, from my cousin Penny to some of my friends, they were like, you're better off getting your food and coming home. So I listened to everybody, and that's what we did. And I'm kind of glad that's what we did because the tornado siren went off, and I don't like to be anywhere but home when that goes off. And I like to be able to take cover. I like to be able to actually go to the basement, follow the protocol that we're supposed to do, and, follow what we're supposed to do, period, when we have an emergency situation. And I felt better and safe and protected, so that's what I did. Unlike my grandfather, 98, going to be 98, I should say, he's 97, he's like, I'm going to sit here in the bedroom Bye. I've lived a good life. I'm like, I'll get downstairs. He's like, it's not going to hit here. So I went downstairs. My cousin Penny was laying on her couch. My mom down in Louisville, it didn't even affect them, so they were fine. But um, I just, that was the longest time I ever heard that siren go off. Even my cell phone at 8:03 sent an emergency alert saying National Weather Service tornado warning in this area until 8:30 p.m. Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room of your lowest floor or sturdy building. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or vehicle, move yourself to the closet, substantial shelter, protect yourself from flying debris, check your media. And when they tell you that, you don't just ignore it. You actually follow what it says. So I was glad to do that. And anyway, what did I watch on TV after all of this hoopla was over? Well, I came in and turned on the TV, and they said it wasn't going to be over until 9 o'clock. Then it was still somewhat storming pretty bad. And I turned on, it was so funny, I turned on Raw, but I just couldn't get, I'm sorry, I can't get into these new kids with my old kids, because you're making me feel old, okay? And putting Randy Orton with some kid that wears sandals and says bro all the time doesn't do a thing for me. So I watched a little bit of that match, and then I was like, okay, I can't deal. And I had to turn the channel. So I ended up watching TLC, and that's what I ended up, I don't even know what was on at the time, but that's what I had on. And I wasn't really paying attention to it, can you tell? I had my phone with me. And I was talking to my friends either by phone, texting, or even talking to my mom a few times. So, you know, it was quite a busy evening. And one of my friends who lives a few streets over, she was like going, well, can you tell me if when the sirens go off, they had moved over a couple of streets away, not too far away. And she's like, because I have kids and I don't want my kids and I to, you know, not hear the siren. Well, she was upstairs, I guess, in the house, and she came downstairs and went storm watching on the front porch while the kids, she said, took cover in the basement. Now, I don't know. What is wrong with Illinois people that we want to go out there and see this bad, destructive of nature force that, you know, we want to actually put ourselves in danger? Whatever happened to what we learned in school? As soon as you hear that it's, you know, bad weather, you don't tempt fate, you take cover. I don't know. What if it had been the real thing? I would have been in, you know, horrible shape. Y'all just don't read directions or mind them anymore. Anyway, that's enough on this one. Let's start doing the Woman's World magazine. Then I'll probably take a quick time out. I won't do a long workout, but I know I have to do something. So probably my weights I'll do tonight, and I won't do the dancing, but as long as I get my weights in, because I'm feeling really tired. I don't know. Maybe it's from not sleeping too much last night, tossing and turning and having these dreams that I couldn't make sense of. And you know me, I try to make sense of everything, and if I can't, that's when it bothers me to the point I can't rest. And I'm still stymied by it, but maybe it'll all figure itself out in time. Who knows? Anyway, I have got a book here, that Woman's World. I have also got the other book that I read. Between the two, we're going to start on the Woman's World next, and then hopefully after the workout, we might do a little bit of the Woman's World. We might do a little bit of the book with y'all more. I know you all are going to enjoy that book because I did, and now I started another book by Diana Palmer. It's called A Rancher's Claim, and the one I'm reading right now is The Rawhide Man, and it's a good book. You're going to want to listen to that one too when I get to it. And the next one after that is The Reluctant Father. So between The Rawhide Man and The Reluctant Father, those are more books coming your way for book reviews. I know you ain't going to want to miss those. Stay tuned and stay informed. But next up, we're going to do some Woman's World magazine.